Hi, this is Samm Bamm. Welcome to my channel. I'm working on my bandana pattern. Still, it has yet to be named. I'm playing around with what size hook I want to use. I've attempted it in a 5mm and a 4mm. I did this one in a 4.5. I want to try it with a couple different yarns. So this was a Hobby Lobby's. I love this cotton. And that's more of a typical weight for. But then I've got peaches and cream or lily sugar and cream interchangeable, which is a thicker for. This is peaches and cream, but it's the stripes, and so they're like, it's a thinner weight for. But I also want to make it in a weight 3. So like I'm thinking that maybe if I use my 4.5, it will accommodate the thin 4s and the regular 3 weight yarn. So the DK and a worsted, I want to kind of be able to be interchangeable between the two. So that's kind of what I'm going to test. I'm going to test it with this. This is the stripes, peaches and cream. I don't have a whole lot of cotton. I'm going to go looking for some cotton. I haven't been able to find cotton in a while. I've been able to find it at Hobby Lobby, but I've been looking for the stiffer stuff. So we will see. Now that it's going to be spring and summer where that's when I use a lot more cotton. And my cotton supply is getting low. It's kind of scrappy. So like this, I used 2 different colors because I was getting low on one. But working on this pattern, I also hope to make a tutorial for it along with its release. So I'm working on testing a few little kinks out, getting the progression photos and stuff of that nature, because I prefer patterns that have progress photos. I find them incredibly helpful, and I imagine other people do as well. So I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so I took a pause on my bandana. This is how far I made it. I have a couple more rows and border to do. I think my 5.5mm hook is where it's going to be. I still want to test it with a more standard 4 weight and like a true weight 3, because this is kind of an in-between yarn, and I think this is going to be precisely what I was looking for. I ran to the store, was looking for more cotton. My store, since they're still taking quite some time to reorganize things, I'm sure some of it is as they're waiting for more stock to come in, but I want to show you what I got. I've been eyeing this for a while. It's a beautiful, like, charcoal gray, super fluffy. It's Bernat, super fluffy. This is a super bulky weight 6. It's called charcoal. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I've been wanting it for a while. And along that line, every year Karen does their anniversary cakes, and I was so excited when I saw the slice of an anniversary cake, and I was just kind of thinking, I wasn't really quite sure what that was all about, but I saw that this was book club, and I never got my hands on book club, and so like I got a slice of book club, and I'm really excited about it because it's pretty. And I got a second one, and this one is in Playgroup, really similar but a little bit more brighter. So I don't know what I'm making with these yet, but I've wanted this one so much, and this one was similar but different. It's a little bit more brighter. Yeah, definitely more brighter, but still pretty. And then I picked up 2 of these. They were on clearance. They are Skyscrape Loops and Threads Skyscrape. 262 yards, 100 grams for weight, acrylic and nylon blend. This is turquoise and green multi. So I got it on clearance for $5. I also had a $5 voucher, so one of these was free. I only grabbed 2. Maybe I'll knit a pair of socks with these because I hear that like a nylon blend is good. Maybe this won't be a good sock. I don't know. But I like this one because it's blue and green. They had a lot of other pretty colors, but some of them looked a little bit muddy. And the blue and green didn't look so muddy. Although I am confused because this feels like it's got a lot more squish to it than this one does. I don't know if you can tell. So it's got me a little, I don't know. And then on my hunt for looking for cotton, which they haven't had, I came across Loops and Threads Silky Soft, and it is ran from bamboo. It's got this pretty like shininess to it. This is a weight 3. So it's 240 yards, which is more than you kind of get in a lot of cotton balls. A lot of cotton comes in around 100, 120, sometimes 180. But this was more pricier. I want to say it was like closer to $8 or so. So I'm not sure. Still think it's going to be pretty. It's got this lovely shine to it. It's mauve color. That's why it's so small. Soft mauve. So I'm going to try this out, but I might save this for like when I do the tutorial or the pattern. I definitely can get 2 bandanas out of this, so that's cool. The only other thing I got was some jump rings because I've been needing to pick some up. But I'm going to finish working on this and testing a little bit more of this pattern. Okay, I just filmed an update and my audio wasn't working. So we're going to try to like flash through, review everything I just went through. I did finish the bandana. This is, show you guys the front side. There's a very clear front side and back side when you're in person. Yeah, you can kind of tell like right here compared to the front. It's everything I wanted from when I did the 5mm And when I went to the 4mm, like, this is the best of both worlds. So I think that's what I'm gonna do moving forward, is using the 4.5, excuse me. And so I started on just a little bit of testing it with a true weight through, because this is a thin weight 4 and this is Kobu, so it's like actually a weight 3. And I want to test it out with like a true weight 4, not an in between. After dinner, this is an idea I've been having for quite some time that's just been eating me. I've had this idea a couple times, but today it's just been eating me alive, and I've been wanting to test this pattern into a bucket hat. And when I just like, I have ideas and I need to like work them out of my system, I just grab scrap yarn. So like, that's why there's 2 different colors. This is made out of acrylic, and like going forward, I would be using a cotton, but let me just try it on for you. There's still ends. Oh yeah, I think it's cute. Like, I don't usually wear bucket hats, but I think it turned out pretty good. I think I'll probably come back to this and maybe make a pattern for it. I guess that depends on how it works up with acrylic, or with cotton versus acrylic. But like, it still seems to give enough shade and cover. But with all the holes, it would still be nice and airy. Yeah, like a bucket of flowers bucket hat. That's awful. But I'm bad at naming things, so maybe that's the name. Bucket of flowers bucket hat. Anyways, so I got this out of my system. Pretty happy with it. A lot of times when I have an idea in my head, I grab a scrap ball. Instead of frogging, I grab another scrap ball, and I start testing a bunch of different things of how to do it, and eventually I forget, like, did I test this? Did I test it that way? This and that. So I like just grabbing a new ball of scrap and being like, yes, I tested this, and this didn't work, and this, you know, and I can see my progress. It could be because I went to school for design, and like, when I went to school for design, I'm sure all design schools are like, come up with an idea and then show me if you can do it 20 different ways. So that might be that part. But I also just like, I like the experimenting of seeing how it evolves. Although I don't know if this is going to evolve much, because like this, maybe like the border rim, but other than that, like, first go around, I'm not mad about. But I got my toddler down. He's been increasingly getting harder to go to bed, so I've got my tea here. I'm gonna put on my audiobook. Gonna work on this some more. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I feel like I did. I started my reread of Harry Potter because it's been since I was a teenager, so like at least 15 years since I read the books. And I don't often watch the movies. It's been a while since I watched the movies, up until my friend came over and we rewatched them. And we were both like, it's been a long time since we've read the books. And the movies leave out quite a bit. So I reread books, and I say reread because I listen to audiobooks. I read books 1, 2, and 3, got halfway through 4, and I know books 4, 5, and like parts of 6 are gonna be harder to get through. Especially 5. 5 has always been a hard time for me to get through a book or movie of 5. But regardless, I am ecstatic that Sarah J. Maas has announced that she's not just releasing one new book this year. She's got 2 within the upcoming calendar year. So, but I tend to do my rereads of the Sarah J. Maas universe end of summer, early fall, like August, September. So, I know I can listen to those books. Like 16 of them, I believe there is, or something like that, in a month and a half, 2 months. So, like, middle of August, I think, is perfect time for me to reread. Probably starting with Throne of Glass. I'm not sure. Because, like, we know Throne of Glass is ended, but, like, we also know that she wants to reincorporate things. I'm not sure how I want to reread it this time, but I got some time to think about it. Regardless, I have started tongue twister. I have a hard time saying it. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm getting close to halfway through the first book. It's been interesting. I really have no idea where it's gonna take us, because like nothing is off the table. I'm halfway through that book, and like I know that I have a feeling his ex-girlfriend is gonna come back into play, because like they keep bringing her up, Carl and Princess Donut. I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back. Like, that's the only thing I can predict, because like obviously, like, we're learning so much about her. Like, she just can't be gone forever, because she's just gonna have to show back up. That's like the only thing I can predict. But who knows? Someone's probably already read them and they're like, nope, LOL. Anyways, it's been a long evening. I'll probably give you guys an update come nap time tomorrow. So, we'll see you then. Hi, good morning or afternoon. It's my afternoon now. My toddler has gone to take a nap. This morning, I took photos of my current Etsy listings, updated them, and they look better than what they did. I did leave the old photos, but I do like them better. I did finish this not that long ago. I still yet have to weave in the end, so like all of the bandanas I've made with this pattern need the ends weaved in. This was with the weight 3 Kobu, and like Kobu has such a drape and a lot, pretty flexible. Now here's the bigger test. Is I want to attempt to make it with like a normal weight 4 and the 4.5 millimeter hook. So this is like a normal cotton. I can't even remember what this is because I don't have the label anymore. It looks like Lily Sugar and Cream. It might have been like from Loops and Threads, but same thing. So I am excited. I think I'm going to pair it with the white because I don't really know how much I really have. I could weigh one that I've already done with a similar weight yarn, but I don't want to go get my scale out just to weigh it. So we're going to play yarn chicken. Okay, I finished this bandana. I love how it turned out. I can't wait to get these ends weaved in and block them. They'll lay a little flatter. This one, I think, has got to be one of my favorites now that I've done it. I'm pretty pleased with like the thick weight 4 results with the 4.5, so I think that's what I'm going to be doing, is moving forward with the 4.5 instead of the 5 or the 4. 4.5. Yeah, I've got over 10 bandanas that I need to weave in ends and block them. We're getting really close to being done with the pattern. And then I'm going to move on to filming a tutorial. This is what I've got left of my scraps for this one. It's so cute. Nap time will probably be over any moment now. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done going forward today. I've got to make dinner and spend time with the family and all that jazz. So yes, I will check in later. Okay, I'm back. I know I said I was going to weave in ends, but I really wanted to see how the hat would look made out of cotton. And it's even better in cotton. And I ran out before I could do my border edge. So I either have to pair it with a different color or see if I can find more in this gold. It is a Lily Sugar and Cream Gold. I'd try it on and show you, but my hair's up, so sorry. All of the ones that need ends weaved in. Yeah. So this is fun. I'm gonna start doing a few, but I don't think I'm gonna finish them tonight. Oh well. That's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Bye. Hey, it's the next day. I did get all my ends weaved in and I got them blocked. All of them. So I think it's time I get them on my mannequin, take some pictures, and move forward. finishing up this pattern. And then, still don't know when I'm going to release it, but I went and found more yarn to finish off the hat. I'll show you. I think it's looking pretty good for me to just like whip it up and not really know how it was going to work out. Granted, this was my second attempt. This time around I did one more row of edging. I think it looks better with the cotton. I don't have any more in this quantity. I think it's probably closer to like 200 yards or less than 200 yards. So I definitely don't have enough in this quantity, because I still need to go find more cotton. But I think this is where I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I'm going to get some photos taken of the bandanas. And start wrapping that up so I can start editing this vlog, start filming the tutorial for the bandana. Fun, fun, fun. I probably won't be able to get to filming the tutorial until tomorrow due to the fact of storage space and my toddler. So it's kind of what I'm hoping right now. Hoping I can get these all photographed, find a solution. I think that's really where I'm at. Oh my goodness, I love this one. These ones are super fun too. I love this one where I did two different colors. I did solid white and then the variegated. This one's super fun too. This is the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I love this cotton, and it's, I think, one of my favorite yarns that I've used up. This is Mainstays from Walmart. Their cotton. I really like their cotton too. It's soft but like durable too. And this is I love this cotton again. I like how it's a good in between. I think that one's my favorite to use for this. There's this green one. Oh my gosh, they're all so pretty. Super fun. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end it. And I will see you guys next time. Let me know if you liked anything. Bye.